So I'll just give a testimony of how, my life has been. I grew up Christian in a Christian household. My dad was a pastor, and my mom was a Sunday school teacher as well. And so I grew up all my life knowing the Word of God, worshiping every night. But I don't know when exactly I lost sight of the purpose of why we worship God, why we read the Word, and with a lot of the life experiences like church trauma, family trauma, friends trauma, all that experiences that I've had, during my teenage years and my early 20s, I think it's kind of like it kept pushing me further away from God. And for a while I enjoyed it, I'm not gonna lie. With the worldly things, I enjoyed it. I had fun. But eventually it wasn't really satisfying for me. And I know the taste of, being in a relationship with God, because I used to be close, with Him. But with a lot of the life experiences that I had, I lost that connection, and in a way I resented God as well, the God in the church. So, and then a couple years later, when I felt like I was ready to go back to church, I felt guilty. Like I didn't feel clean enough, I didn't feel holy enough to be worshiping God, like because I wasn't ready to recommit or just really reconnect with God. And it just been on my mind for maybe for the past year. Like when am I gonna get that reconnection again? But then am I ready to give up certain things? Am I ready to really fully believe in this? And I've had that in my head a long time, and I really believe that God brought me here because I really didn't expect anything with this conference. And I've kind of prayed to God that this is it. If I need to realize something, or if I like to find my strength to return to God, that I would find it here. And I think God did exactly just that, because every speaker that has spoken, every single word that they preached really resonated with me, and is all of the answers that I've been looking for. And I first doubted that maybe that's just a coincidence, but that's just way too many coincidences to call it coincidence. So, and just for one last proof, and I asked God, make it painfully obvious that you're speaking to me, that I can't deny, that I can't doubt. And then that happened on the second day, and so I really thank God for that. And just like me, I think all of you guys are here for a reason. Nobody's here for no reason. And I think that the devil really wants me to stay, keep me away from God, because I've had every day is something happens, whether it's just me with my own spiritual insecurities, me comparing to other people and just feeling like imposter, all that. And today too, there's just a lot of things that happened that really meant to distract me from really fully immersing myself here. But and the pastors here helped me through it, and my members also helped me through it. So I feel very fulfilled, and I feel very just happy, because this is something that I've been longing for a while, even though I didn't want to admit it fully. So I think that, I also hope that I can continue this fire, and to take myself accountability, to take myself accountable. I plan to meet with my IOC members maybe like twice a month, and just have a Bible study, like worship or something. So I haven't even told them yet. And it's just something I was speaking with Loon, and it's to hold me accountable, and because it's happened to me before. I would go to a conference or a crusade, and I would feel so fired up, but then I get back home and I didn't really keep it. Like, I didn't do anything to keep that fire going. And then we're going, we're starting the cycle all over again. So this time I want to prevent that. So I like to encourage you to hold yourself accountable, either with your friends, or with your local churches, your family even. And, it's a progress. And you're not alone in the progress. Ask God to guide you in that process, and trust God's process. Trust the process, and it's okay. Sometimes we might be stepping back, even though you think that you're going forward. It's okay. I'm not much of a speaker, yeah. So yeah, that's my, it's something that I want to do, and something that I want to ask you to do as well, so that you're not starting over every single time. Yeah. Thank you.